Hey guys, happy Saturday. Saturday. Weigh-in day. And it sucked. I was really disappointed with my weigh-in, honestly. I guess I was hoping for at least a maintain because this week I pretty much did what I did last week, and that is take my lunches, be more conscious of what I was putting in my mouth, recording my food, and all of that. But no. Instead, the scale showed a 2.2 pound gain. Oh, last week I was at 317.6. This week I was at 319.8. That sucks. I was so upset. So, anyways, husband and I are going to work on this together. And he said, he's the one that brought it up and said, we need to eat earlier, eat dinner earlier. And being that most days he's not at work because of the job he does, it's only a few days a week, he'll try to have dinner at least going by the time I get home from work so that we can eat much earlier than 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, which is typically what we tend to do. Why that is, just because, I guess. We do all of our other stuff first, and then we think about food. And it obviously doesn't work in our favor. So, also, I need to work in exercise. I'm looking at trying to rejoin the Y, but I'm looking into financial assistance because I will be honest, for the family membership, before we paid $100 a month, and they don't have, well, they have a single membership, which is like $67. And obviously I'm not going to pay more than $100 for the two of us. But they don't have like a couple's membership fee. And unless you're a senior citizen, then they do. I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense. Plus, what also doesn't make any sense is the huge fluctuation in prices, like from young adult to adult to senior citizen. It's like, okay, the equipment is all the same. Why do you have to charge so many different prices? Quite frankly, I really do not understand that about the Y. The YMCA is what I'm talking about. I don't get it. I can see where maybe family memberships would cost a little bit more because sometimes you're looking at putting your kids in the daycare area and whatnot. Or couples with young kids, whatever. I could see where you might pay a little bit extra for that. But a regular family membership, we're all using the same equipment, or a couple's membership, why don't they offer that? Why do they offer it for senior citizens but not for, middle-aged adults or whatever? I seriously do not get it. So, my husband and I, pay $100 the same for a family even though it's just the two of us? That's freaking insane. Seriously. And the reason why I want to go to the Y is because they have a pool and I miss the water aerobics. I really like that. But if we cannot get the financial assistance, then I might look at going somewhere else, I guess, which kind of freaks me out because like the Snap Fitness and stuff like that around here, they're so much smaller, and I feel like people are watching you because it is so much smaller, The Y is big and everybody's, just kind of, I don't know, it probably doesn't make any sense, but I kind of know what I'm feeling about that. Oh, I got my gummy vitamins. Today also I went to that food addictions support group, and it was interesting. The group was there before the leader, and when she came in, I kind of introduced myself to others, and they introduced themselves to me, and that kind of thing. And we were in the conference room waiting, and the leader comes in, and she's carrying a box of Life cereal and a half a gallon of milk. It's not a full half gallon, but and then a big mug, and I'm thinking, what is going on? Is she, are we going to talk about portion sizes or something? No, she was eating her breakfast. She poured the cereal and put the milk on and started eating, and I'm just like, what is this? I don't know. It was just kind of odd. I'm like, really? I just wouldn't do that. I would eat my breakfast before I come to this group. Anyway, and it was at 11 o'clock. So anyway, but the discussion was cool, and I'll be honest, I don't know if I can say that I'm completely addicted to food, because when I was listening to some of their stories about their addictions, I don't do that. Like this one lady was saying how sometimes after work, she'll stop at the fast food place, get something from there, and then ditch the trash and go home and proceed to make dinner and eat dinner with her husband or her boyfriend or whatever it is. I don't do that. Or this other lady buys, Little Debbie. She's got this thing for Little Debbie's, and she buys a bunch of them. And she hides them and waits till her husband goes to bed, and then she eats them. And she doesn't limit it to just one. She usually eats all of them. And so that kind of thing, I don't do. Now, I will say that a long time ago, there was times when I did stuff like that, but I don't anymore. I really don't. There are some things that I feel like I'm addicted to, but not all of food, like soda pop or chocolate. I do kind of feel like I have somewhat of an addiction to that. And it's not the caffeine in soda pop, it's the fizziness of soda pop. I like how that fizziness feels. It's weird. But anyway. And chocolate, I just have it in my head that it makes me feel good no matter what, But I'll probably continue to go anyways, because the socializing was actually kind of cool. So I'm meeting some new people, and that's good for me, on a social level. So I'll still go. And they talked about, one of the books they just went through was 3 Fat Chicks on a Diet. They've also gone through something about the scale. Oh gosh, no, I can't remember. Anyway, she also talked about a movie that's coming out called Thanks for Sharing, and she said that it might be something that we could think about going to as a group. So that would be kind of cool, So get to know some people in my real world, face to face, that kind of thing. So I think it would be good for me on a social level, and then I'll still pick up some the conversation and everything will be good. So anyway, it's every other Saturday, and it costs me $5, so that's not bad. And we did touch on the subject of weight loss surgery, and they were saying how, this one lady was saying how she's learned that it has been common for weight loss surgery patients to have like addictions to sex or gambling after they've had surgery. So kind of like that transfer addiction thing, I guess. But I did tell them that I had surgery back in 2009, and that the surgery, while it helped me to lose some weight, and that was good for my knees, and I mean, overall good anyway, but it didn't do anything for up here. If you have depression and things going on, mental illness up here, the weight loss surgery doesn't help that. And so when I really hit the depression again, I gained weight, So that sucks, but I'm working on it, and I'm definitely feeling like I'm back to a better place with all of that. So hopefully no more loss for a while. Because man, when there's so much that happens all at once, it really brings me down, as it would anyone, I think. Everybody handles that stuff differently, but holy cow, over 9 minutes. And I'm adding on a clip to the end of this of some noisy birds that we heard today while we were at the fireworks store. So I thought it was kind of cool. I sound like kind of an idiot, but that's all right. All right, guys, I will see you. Oh, let's see. Should I tell you what I ate today? This morning I had a ham, egg, and cheese sandwich on flatbread from Subway. It was kind of an eat-out day. A small sandwich, not like the really long one. And then for dinner, late lunch, whatever, I had part of a kind of like a pizza folded pizza type of thing with olives, onions, feta, mozzarella, pizza sauce. Yeah, it was pretty good. I obviously did not eat all of it, and that's all I've had. And I'm about to eat my gummy vitamins. So, sorry, over 10 minutes. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for subscribing. I got 3 new subscribers this weekend. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you'll stick with me and, support me in my journey. And I will definitely try to do the same. Peace and love, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Can you hear those birdies up there in that tree? That's really fascinating. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of them up there. Although you can't tell because they're hidden in the tree. They need to fly. Look, there they go. There they go. There's a whole bunch more. They know I'm looking at them, man. Check them out. Check that out. And now you don't hear them. That is cool.